Despite federal assurances, lines were still long outside of failed Silicon Valley Bank, even after the president said this.
Every American should feel confident that their deposits will be there if and when they need them.
Some bank customers weren't so convinced.
A lot of us were panicking.
And that is the greatest fear as the president and federal banking officials scramble to restore faith after the second and third biggest bank failures in U.S. history. The FDIC taking the historic step of guaranteeing deposits even above the $250,000 limit. A relief for the founder of a startup who banked with New York's failed Signature Bank.
The number one thing that people were worried about was making payroll, and that means people's jobs at risk.
But the federal guarantees are stirring up another controversy. Republicans are saying it's really just a government bailout.
The president is not making it easier by basically just continuing to print money.
The president promises not a penny of taxpayer money is on the table, saying fees paid by banks to the FDIC will cover the costs. Wall Street has wobbled on the news, and Fed Chairman Jay Powell could pull back on interest rate hikes to tackle inflation.
I do think it's a possibility that the Fed could stand pat on interest rates.
Democrats blame the collapse on Trump administration efforts to relax regulations on small and medium-sized banks. Most of the ripple effects from the bank failures are still unknown. Experts fear smaller banks face the biggest challenges if a nervous public opts to put their money in only larger banks with larger liquidity. Lawmakers plan to hold hearings to make sure this doesn't happen again, and the Federal Reserve has announced that they will review their supervision of Silicon Valley Bank.